Previously on Metaphor ReFantazio, the party was ambushed by a human at sea, and Allegory narrowly saved Fidelio from a watery grave. At Virga Island, the party was captured by the local village. At the same time, the village was planning to sacrifice Yufa to the dragon god to ensure their survival. When the party escaped, they found Ideni in critical condition and rescued him, putting him in the village's good graces. Now they have to rescue Yufa from the dragon temple and find the Dracodios.
What can I do for you?
Welcome, travelers. As for our chief's request, you will find rest here whenever you need it.
Beg pardon?
I hear you saved our chief's life. For that, I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. Oh, Gold Beetle.
Let us have faith in you, Yufa.
There's so many conversations happening here.
That's terribly unfair.
The biggest space on the rock is the Sanctus on Forden. What a farce this whole thing is. And after him is that Louis fellow, yeah? And after that, who's next?
It was all in vain.
I can't say. For a moment, our chief appeared, but now... Yeah, he dropped out, so... I guess you'll just have to rely on Allegory. Frustrating but expected. We can't expect outsiders to care about our plight. Surely the chief understands that. But look over there. It's still small, but I can see that Elda boy's face. Who is he really? Him and those companions of his. Think they're after a relic? I certainly hope not. It's not as though the island's troubles would be resolved by a new king besides. I haven't seen any fairies in such a long time. What's to become of our fair island?
Look at that.
People seem suspicious.
Let us have faith. Well now, what are we on about?
What is it? Let's see the rock.
Hey.
Wait, a podium? Wait, does that mean we can actually debate people here? But, oh, that'd be pretty awkward. Would the other candidates even be able to get here safely? We like to see the rock. Just a quick peek and then we'll be off. That's so. So apparently the bigger a face on the rock, the more qualified a candidate is. The top two candidates, Forden and Louise, are absolutely dominating. Rudolph's face is small, but I think he's inferred. So much for a fair fight. Huh? Wasn't Godot inferred? Godot's ranking has dropped a bit. On the other hand, Relish seems to be gradually gaining more support, despite not even being a candidate. You're nowhere near the top of this thing, but I feel like your face is a little bigger than before, maybe? Keep at it, and who knows, maybe your face will get chiseled next to those titans. I hope, anyway. Golden Deer Herf. Look, there's no stopping these drunks. Can't blame them since we Musari don't normally speak our minds.
Oh there!
I sort of need to take my mask off to eat, but drinking fruit, it's not bad actually. With mask on, one drink feels like 10, and bad news can't get in as easy. Makes it easy to forget it all. The heat from a serving pot surpasses anything I felt out in the village.
What's up?
Oh, I've heard about you, Lai. I wonder if the food here will be to your taste. Tell me about the island. Very well, for us Musari, this island is a sacred place, like a holy land. As a matter of fact, Altabury was once too, but the land was dedicated to the Sanctus Church during its annexation.
Guess there's nothing to be done.
This island became our only home. As such, we grew more and more isolated.
What's up?
Does this island interact overseas? As you can see, there are some aspects of life on the island that don't travel well. The food, the clothes we wear, or masks. But that doesn't mean we shun the outside world. Our chief went to the mainland for a tournament, for example. Even so, it's still a rare thing to see members of our tribe, such as yourselves, visiting from overseas.
What's up?
Which dish do you recommend? It's not so much a dish, but we do have a precious fruit that ripens just once a year. It's so precious that, well, it's not something you see served in a tavern like this.
What'll I do?
I don't even know if you're allowed to have any, though missing out on that flavor would be quite the shame. Oh, a gold beetle right up behind. There's an insect emitting a strange light. Find a gold beetle. Yeah, right behind the bar.
Beg your pardon?
Maybe you'll find your way around the island. Our city wasn't built with outsiders in mind, you see. If you climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them.
Good gold.
What are you lot here for? Come to steal away our livestock too. I swear, Chief's not thinking rationally, asking for assistance from our tribes. We should honor Lady Yufa's wishes and let her fulfill our duty.
Hello.
I love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul.
Incredible.
Growing a tree in the middle of your shop sure is a choice. It gives the whole place such an unusual smell.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, can I help you with something? Is there anything you need? Sabara's sucker.
Now then.
Okay, Shilika's weaponry.
Beg pardon?
You ever thought about all the different varieties of weapons and armors across this country and how they all got their names? Names? The etymology behind the names of many of our weapons and armor is not fully understood. Some even appear to be in a different language, one completely separate from the common tongue we all speak. Many have never given a second thought to it, but when you ask why, nobody seems to know either. I brought this up with the island's priest once. He had some insight on it in a fury. He believes the names of weapons and armors are remnants of an ancient language, lost to us, yet passed down in these words. The meaning of these words themselves may be hidden in the names of blades and mail. Isn't it fascinating? Elda, looking for some armor? If you're needing weapons, please place your order on your side. Perhaps my son over there already told you, but we got a message from an ignited merchant called Brigida. Oh, so you're affected by the sales. She's informed us that we're to sell you arms at a discount, and while I don't like being strong, I see no harm in it. Thanks to Brigida's guild discount, the shop's prices were reduced. Wow.
What have we got here?
This shop deals in weapons and armor alike. I'm in charge of our arms. Have a look around. Also, one of our traders who ventures beyond this land received word from a Lycaon Magic Association. We're to sell you or get a discount, evidently. I've objected to taking orders from mainland ignorant peddlers, but the chief said it couldn't hurt to give you a discount. Okay. I need to wait for the discount to stack. Damn it. Otherwise it won't be worth it.
Stop!
What are you doing? Snooping around about the neighborhood, aiming to steal our valuables, I bet. Hey, there's no need to be suspicious. We're not trying to make any enemies here. Don't think you can sway me so easily. You've come here to hunt down a divine relic, haven't you? Next door, expecting a child soon. The island's full of innocent people like that who just want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone.
Hello there.
You have business with my home? Don't tell me you're thieves.
That's not it.
Nothing of the sort. Although maybe we shouldn't just try barging around houses. Like an RPG.
Just can't stand it.
And hear harsh voices coming from inside a house.
I won't be forgiving.
Can't believe there are outside tribes in our village. What's the chief thinking?
I just don't know.
Could this be another omen of disaster? What should we do? Oh, why must my child be born under these circumstances? Is this how the previous chief felt when he sacrificed the priestess?
Let us have faith.
Don't say such things. If it weren't for Lady Yufa, the child would be doomed to a life of misery.
Just can't stand it. Oh.
Seems to be someone in there, but clearly deadly silent.
Got a moment?
Just a common residence. The houses in this region are an architectural marvel low, aren't they? Are you people afraid of living on top of a bridge like this? I mean, it seems like it'd be especially dangerous for children. That guy just spaced through me.
Well now, what are we on?
Despite his injuries, the chief immediately devoted himself to garnering trust for you among the Virga's people. My duty is to believe in the chief and protect him. If you are his ally, then you are mine as well. Hero's fruit. This is a sign of my trust. Be sure you not betray it. Oh, gold beetle.
Let's not.
You put any down to live here. No going in without their permission, okay?
It was all in vain.
Stinking.
If I am seen speaking with you, I will be marked as a disruptor of the peace. There are some among us who are more chatty, shall we say, but to me, there is security and silence.
It was all in vain.
Gold beetle? Oh, it's right behind here? Huh.
Here.
You think the buildings in this village are made with this lumber? The houses on this island are really something else. They seem pretty rickety at a glance, but they're all structurally sound. It must involve some really clever carpentry.
Really now?
Don't cause any trouble if you don't want to end up back in the prison.
This place.
So we got locked up after making it onto the island. I wonder how many mainlanders they throw in here. I hope the villagers come to accept us eventually. I failed. I couldn't protect the chief or any suggestions. I feel so powerless. So this is what despair feels like. What good am I if I can't protect anything? Appears to be a religious painting of the island.
Here.
There's a bed with a priestess lying on it. The people around here are clearly distraught, like they're in tears. I'm sure it's a picture of the village's sacrificial rite, but it reminds me too much of things with the prince. Not a good feeling either way. They're convinced the sacrifice will appease the dragon god. Maybe it will, I guess, but it's so hard to come to terms with.
Excuse me?
Have you come to see a mural? The dragon god's power keeps this island safe, or so I say. You have powers as well? My third eye sees an unusual flow of magma in you.
Check this out.
Wing of this rock. I wonder what these 3 holes are for. Maybe they're supposed to be starry eyes. Could this be a face?
What's up?
Thinking you'd fill your bellies before you leave. Sorry, but I suggest you don't. My dark cuisine is up to your outsider taste. A long time ago, I served fish to a calamari and he spat out immediately.
Hey, mister!
Just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. I always found the idea of the sacrifice a bit suspect, but I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win a real fight either. And yeah, none of us have the courage to save our island.
Hey, mister!
Oh, it's you.
You must be a candidate. Yeah, I've heard all about you from the chief. He wants me to sell you my goods. To be clear, I have no intention of treating you poorly because of who you are. However, why sell yours the island's premium exports? To someone who cannot understand their value, no doubt it all looks like junk. So let me ask, do you have an idea what you're looking at here? Huh? Weapons. Oh, so you recognize me wears his weapons and armor. With those in my cultivated Passport, I was able to earn a shopkeeper's trust. In the list business, I rotate my stock on a daily basis, but these items are by nature are scarce and difficult to come by. Lastly, you'll limit yourself to buying one item a day. With your sharp eye, choosing something shouldn't be an issue. What I have for sale today. Superior types. Problem is, I have to kind of look up a table and see what each one translates to. Okay, I think the long arm is the one I want.
Can we talk?
If it was the price of the shop, we might discover its true value. Right now we have 0. What do you want? Buy.
Goodbye now.
Good, I'll have more M's in tomorrow, so I appreciate if you stop by again. You know, good thing I got my wisdom high enough.
Hey, mister!
What'll it be?
Welcome, any interest in the materials I hunted myself? Gel dust, so I could get extra copies here if I needed to.
Hey, mister!
Leave it out, mate.
Why can't we just offer up a sacrifice the way we've always done? At the expense of one life, we'll save countless others. All this protest, even though the priestess herself agreed to it. Who's going to take the fall for when things go wrong?
What's it now?
Hang on, sir. Have you any interest in the hero's leaf of light seed? You see, normally I sell you some truly priced vegetables, but with Village and Estate, harvests aren't what they once were, and business is suffering. No choice but to start from seed, literally. They're quite a rarity, very valuable. In your interest? Just one, then. Bet I'll go nicely with planet. It's sort of expensive, though. Right now you have 0. You want to buy it? Yeah.
Whoa, isn't that?
Thank you kindly. These should grow to fine fruit if you cultivate them. At this price, I guarantee it.
What am I to do?
I'm sorry, I get quite nervous around customers I haven't seen before. You might just be the first non-Musari customers to step foot within the shop's establishment. Steal these weapons? I forged them all myself. You will not find anything sharper on this land. They're perfect tools for engraving Musari masks, so I suppose that doesn't matter to people like you.
What is it?
I've left my son in charge of weapons. He's a quiet sword, but I can vouch for his smithing. You might say our specialty isn't arms for taking down sea monsters. Reducing it all keeps us quite busy, so I'm lucky to have a son I can rely on.
Yes.
Oh, it's you. I apologize for placing such a heavy burden on visitors. I'll be able to join you after my wounds heal a bit more.
Think we'll make it?
Don't push yourself. We'll handle the island for now. You just rest up. I'm in your deck.
Yes.
We're just in some water. Ours is some of the very finest. Yeah, it looks pretty good, but I have to wait for a sales day.
Now then.
You know, get my stock from a secret spring behind us. Keep that under your hat, though. I'd hate for your villagers to follow me, There's nothing we can do. We are not worthy enough to offer ourselves up as a sacrifice in place of the priestess. If the dragon god wishes for destruction of our island, we can only wait quietly for the end.
Oi!
Have you looked out at the view from here? You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too. But rather than despairing when I learned what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here when I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us.
Did you see it?
It's nice to see the ocean up close from the shore, but the view from here isn't too shabby either. The air feels a bit muggier here in Oceania. Kind of makes me want to go swimming.
Here.
Looks like a stone monument, and one of these are symbols are unique to their religion. Say, doesn't Satanism have its own religious symbols? They look kind of similar. Oh, but I suppose saying that might upset them. They'll meet their eyes. They're the outsiders we've all been talking about. They never promised to begin when they showed up. Why don't they do us a favor and go back home? They're really out here drying fish on a clothesline, like laundry.
Welcome.
Got some choice cuts for sale here. Anything catch your fancy? Before now, I was just barely scraping by trying to stock meat and vegetables. Monster bone and white peach turnip. Gold beetle.
All right then.
Hello there.
On the map, lots of spots across the inland sea look easy to access, but that's a false impression. The tide forces the tides force even the seasoned locals to take roundabout routes. So usually when the princess and chief identity leave the island, we bring our most skilled sailors to navigate the currents. But on Lady Yupa's last trip, they were attacked by a monster that killed most of them.
If I may.
Don't think too poorly of us islanders. We're just not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious. Hard not to be after the string of bad luck we've had here. Used to be that you could spot fairies on this island if you looked hard enough, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now.
Hello.
So that's the Gauntlet Runner. You came to the island in that thing. The outside world really is frightening. I don't think we islanders would win for ever to go to war.
Hey, mister.
Hey, how's this thing move exactly? Never mind. If I get caught talking to outsiders, I'll get an earful.
The sweep of the tide.
Oh, I'd love to set out this very moment now. We get there in a heartbeat, riding waves like these. I say, are the artists still not ready to go?
All ready for departure? Time to save the bally damsel in distress, eh?
Hey. All I can do is go to the island for now.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
How far do I run her then?
Let's see here.
Supposed to be the Temple of the Lance. Looks far. How long will it be? If the currents are stable, we will get there within a day.
You would pursue.
We no time to waver. Are we prepared? Let's go.
Ha-ha!
Capital, have you at the temple faster than you can say Divine Relic.
So we bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us.
You see?
You take care of your preparations. If we cannot save the priestess, our search will be much prolonged. And this dragon god besides, if there really is some arrow of dragon lurking inside, it will not end well for us. We must be prepared for anything. Girl's a natural martyr. She would give her life without hesitation. She must have been brought up believing that's simply the way of things. An adult should never have the right to sacrifice a child's future. Never.
The temples.
A dragon, is it? It calls to mind the one in the Nord mines. Oh, you do mention it finally. I wish we could save the priestess and be on our way, but there's still the matter of the lance.
Yufa.
I wonder if that priestess girl Yufa is alright. I hope she's well hidden. If there really is a dragon in there, we need to expect the unexpected. The more research we can do, the better.
Okay.
Soul sacrifice business don't sit right with me either, but remember, we can't afford to get sidetracked. Don't forget, Doll and I are always watching.
A word of warning.
That blood you spill on that part back there wasn't just for show, you know. You swore fealty to Lord Louis. Sure, can't really read your true heart, but it was a blood oath all the same. If I catch one whiff of you going back in it, well, you've got a lot more blood where that came from. That's how it is to be in this crew, yeah? There are more books now. Maybe Juna added a few to the collection. Looks like I can read our... all of them are finished except for that one, huh? Top secret poetry, do not read. Bold black letters span the cover, do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. Probably something Juna herself wrote. It says not to read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more? If I read this book, I may gain some more courage. Shall we spend time reading the book? Yeah. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Well, we certainly can't say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time. I bet at the end Juna catches you reading it and gets mad.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The Gauntlet Runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No, and keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished? Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on. We're off.
Really going here today? Not much time to prep, is there?
Oh.
Find Yupa, we find the land. Hopefully sooner than later.
You see?
I admit, Stroll's words have given me pause, but rescuing the princess comes above all else. Hey, didn't you ever learn it's rude to stare? I guess it falls to me to teach you basic manners. Now quit gawking and move a bit. We've got to head to the temple. Ruins left alone by the Sanctus. Wonder what's in them. Suppose that question will answer itself when we go in, won't it? Alright then, let's get a wiggle on. Those come all over all peculiar. Maybe it's just me. Hey, Road, let's head on into the temple, yeah? We've got to get after that lance. Don't call you up people's hearts. There might be some connection there. Probably not a time to ponder it. Let's head inside. The idea of those brothers shouting our every move. I'm not fond of it. Nothing to be done though, so we press on. The temple waits. The tree itself is the enemy?
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through, if we must.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up!
Why?
Allow me.
Was it really a wound from the octopus enemy? It was wounded against the human we fought at Sea.
Your foot is badly injured. 'Tis infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
And we probably have to turn back anyways, because that tree seems to require some side quests to complete, probably.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Sadly we'll have to reveal that card to Basilio and Fidelio, but We gotta do what we gotta do.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the Gauntlet Runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
You're hoping he doesn't notice the time discrepancy.
What? Right, got it.
Hey.
Gren, how's Stel doing? You can help him, right? It was a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good, hardy, purpose constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Whew, okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest, even once the fever is down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on. The giant tree.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be a magma exposure. The temple's positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known as the ancients as the potion of blight may be wisest choice. Should be told, there's no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All he knows is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the potion of blight.
Understood.
We'll check them down. If we want to get into the temple, we'll need to do something about a tree. Fetch quest time. Ancestral solution. Battling or to inform me that the golden deer herf might know more.
Hey.
Sorry, Legion. What I see is someone's gotta stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, Bess. Of course you should stay with him. You know he chased right after us otherwise. Hate to say, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might be have to handle all this temple sheet alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh? Don't worry about it. You'll pay us back eventually.
Listen.
Don't need to worry about it. This is about when Del was saying something like, "Hey, they're gonna run off with the lands. Waste them all." But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you.
Yeah.
So we'll hang about here, and you lot, and you sort out the lands, and well, the priestess girl and all, if you like. You can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother, now can I? Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me.
Yep.
Don't worry, you can leave it to us.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
That giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight.
But...
Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on this island. Indeed, 'twould seem we have no choice but to track these down first. Demanding delay, but when both the priestess and the lands we seek sit inside a temple, beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await us. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors.
let's focus.
Okay. Deadline's still something to worry about. Procure Hythlodaeus. Mission of the deadline has begun. You can charge course of Dragon Temple by visiting the round table in the Gauntlet Runner, which is parked on the beach of Virga Island. Because of scorching heat and inclement weather that may occur around Virga Island. The priestess Yusufa is trapped in the Dragon Temple. Rescue her and obtain Hythlodaeus before the day you depart for Altabury. Reading for the Potion of Blight, which causes Sphinx to wither.
Really?
Just start off by asking the people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredient. I've heard word from the chief. Please continue to use this in as it suits your needs. I surely hope you can find a way to prevent Lady Yufa from sacrificing herself.
Goodness.
Basilio and Fidelio wouldn't know caution if it bit them on the bum. All the same, we have to do something about that giant tree in the temple, don't we?
Oh there!
Do you need something?
So hey.
There was something we want to ask, actually. An ingredient for a potion of blight, and you say it's not on the island. How should we know something even the chief doesn't? If I were you, I'd start with the informant at the tavern. Still, wouldn't you mainliners know more about the outside world? Take that talkative chap we threw in prison earlier. He seemed very worldly.
Really?
Between the informant and battling, we have two leads then. Let's follow it up.
What are my options?
That fool, I told her how dangerous it was. Hey, aren't you outsiders who promised to save Lady Yufa? If only you'd come a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive. Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange, very interested in monsters, so she left home one day and set off towards the den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times, so people gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. Gah! Would you be willing to adventure? It'd sleep easier if you go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay a monster there. Let's help him.
God, I am grateful.
Thank you, I'm truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Leo Gron that lords over the tower. I think that's most likely will kill her. Just the informant in the tower for the specific location of the Spire of Blind Faith. I've already added some information on the monster.
Please.
I don't mean to send you in a harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
That's a lot. Wow. How tragic. Let's kill that monster for him. After we go to speak to the island informant. Are you perhaps the boy you promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then by any chance, have you been to the Lyceon Igniter shop in Grand Trad?
Yes.
Oh, Brigida's shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars. Really? Then can you do me a favor? I need someone to take this Igniter to Lyceon's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. It was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. Right, it's an Igniter, a pretty valuable one too. So I'm hoping Lyceon's store can appraise it and back up my evaluation.
What?
You're willing to just hand this valuable Igniter over to people you met like a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mustari is riding on this. Oh, of course I can promise a reward too.
No kidding.
Sounds like it'll just be an errand to the royal capital to get this Igniter appraised. What do you think? Should we help? Yeah.
I am so grateful.
Thank you so much. It's in your hands then. Here's the Igniter. I need to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lyceon and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Well, a simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, let's stop by the Igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, increase wisdom and get gleaming crystal.
Cheers.
Either you're the one who's to save the priestess, are you not? Nice to know there are good people outside the island. I'm afraid I have nothing material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I will tell you all that I know. So I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant. I am now but a humble fisherman, but my knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched. So what do you say? Is there anything you would like to learn more of?
Hey!
Hey, do you happen to know where we might get ingredients for a potion of blight? We need to save the priestess. Alright, so predicament. I really looked into it myself, but I apologize. I wasn't able to find any useful information here on this island. I've learned you may have better luck finding what you need in the royal capital. There should be an informant there. I'm sure they'll be glad to do business with you.
Okay.
God, that makes sense. Seeing how the royal capital is just full of unique things from all over. Let's check in with the city's informant.
Just between us.
I say I'm not your typical Musari. I once worked as an informant on the mainland. My people give me some flack for it, but I must say I had a lot of fun. There isn't much demand for an information broker around here, so I'm glad to have some business for the first time in quite a while. Monsters of Dragon Temple.
Cheers.
You're off to save a priestess, and I'll give you all the information I know. You'll find all manner of monsters over there. All are dangerous, but be especially wary of moving stone statues and spectos. Swords and spears don't work against either of them. Spectals reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called Alentos. What's tricky is that there are different types of Alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I heard that green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground.
Come again, Eddie.
Well, that's about it. Stay extra vigilant. Phantom Avian of the Spire.
Want in on this?
Place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares goes near it, though. Technically, it's not all that far from the island, but due to the way the currents blow, one must approach it by circling about from the north. Oh no, that's... Oh man. Wow.
Wait,
Spire of Blind Faith. It's like it's at the very edge of the ocean, and we have to take such a roundabout path, man, because of that stupid whirlpool.
This place.
Huh. Worse, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird of vivid plumage. Might be that's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. So I have to use a full rearguard party. Best to attack from as far away as possible from the rear.
you don't.
If we make good use of our formation, we should be able to attack without getting too close.
Just between us.
Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce. I recommend having those in your arsenal. Yeah, so just have gunner and mages. I received a scarlet paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. Village trading Virga Island.
Cheers.
As for nearby villages, there's Silento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts like Uncle Electro Wonder Salts and Nippoline Plunge, as well as limp goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Root, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that it's some kind of mysterious four-leaf fruit. Somehow it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if they even sell. I think that about does it. Oh, if you're a sightseeing type, go out to see a giant hole in the sea bottom. Worth it for the stories. Secret of the Yuji stall.
Cheers.
In Brookhaven, there's this Yuji French shop you know by all the cauldrons. I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island way back when, so I know some things. It's over on Seabury Street, but the shop keeps an old miser. All he claims he's selling is medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some interesting stuff for sale, harvested from the remains of monsters, useful for experiments and of course, and of all things, cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they have him strung up, so he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend would change that. Ingredients of Virga Island.
Cheers.
When we want some ingredients from Virga Island, the butcher used to have a good variety of fish, but see how the water's all strange? The hull's not as good these days, so right now there's only monster bow and white peach turnip available. Why vegetables, you ask? The islanders leave these in exchange for buying goods. That be because we islanders don't really use money amongst each other. Used to sell limp goldfish too, but I'm not so sure about now. If you need it though, there's definitely some at the village nearby. Will you visit a water shop? There they sometimes sell Queen's Honey Jar. The ingredients from Virga Island are delicious. Buy as much as you can carry and make some good food of them, will ya? And while you're at it, why not start growing your own food? Look over at the market, a shop that sells plant seeds. Give it a good look. Okay.
Oh.
Hey there, despite the warm welcome I initially received when Freeze spoke, I somehow convinced them to let me stay on the island. Anyway, what troubles you? Sort in all your faces.
Yeah.
That bad, huh? We're actually looking for something, but we've not had much luck.
I see.
The ingredient for a potion of blight that causes withering, eh? Why pickle you if you can't find it here? Although, if the potion is meant to dry things out. You know something that can do that? Couldn't say for sure, but my memory's fuzzy on the matter. But I do believe I saw something like that in the shop once. I want to say it was a shop that dealt in medicines and the like. Ranchard brings in goods from across the kingdom, so that would be your best bet. You've ever on your side of the world, eh? A far cry from Grand Chad.
Yep.
Right, that part we can handle. I suppose we should head back to the Gauntlet Runner.
I'll tell.
Well, Doctor looking at Dull right now. He's doing better, but nobody's supposed to see him but me. You know what that means? This whole Dracodius thing, that's up to you now. If you fail Lord Louise, I'm guessing you already know what'll happen next, eh? Just don't make me have to kill you, yeah?
Yeah, witness to the wrath of the gods.
Well.
My, aren't you a pretty young thing? In good heavens, you're gonna swallow us. I'm jealous, dearie. What's the matter, love? Can't cast her tongue? Don't tell me you're stunned to silence by my good looks. Heh, no need to be shy. Why will only get you so far, dearie? All I've got to give in return is vegetables. Do take some, won't you? They'll keep you young. A little lip service in exchange for some prose. Not a bad deal. Even she's a bit of a chatterbox, huh? Well, for free food.
Come on.
That's the spirit. You mustn't be shy while you're still young. Wait just a moment. Is this a time event? Yeah, delicious ones, fresh picked, aren't they? I just gave some to the village chief. Now take these. I got fresh veggies from the woman. White peach turnip. Need for some recipes. I say that Badland chap really is an interesting character. He found me working on the runner the other day. We got to chatting, and before I knew it, I completely forgot my work. Too much to talk about. Here, remember like you were supposed to get appraised here? It's kind of a special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal, sir. Of course I would be happy to, if you would just allow me to take the item in question then. I handle the unappraised igniter to the clerk. Why, this is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? I borrowed it from Virga Island. In other words, this belongs to those pagans. Well, this is most unexpected. What I meant to say is, this igniter is... I'm afraid this is simply nothing special. On top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish. Let's ask Brigida. I'm sure field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand though, sir, and perhaps I was too hasty. The second class, this is truly a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities as one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us. If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Singer's church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course. They're not like that.
Right?
It was ours to sell. I never let someone who spouts such precious nonsense have it. So we'd like to have that back now, along with a report of the appraisal.
Splendid.
As you wish, so be it. Here's your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time.
Okay then.
Well, now that we've got appraised, let's make our way back. Thanks, Miss Gordon's plan for Saints and his genius. We can finally wipe out those abominable pagans. Seems we've lost what little leeway we had, though. Are you not secretly anxious over how Louis will reveal himself? Are you still on about Louis? Enough. At this point, you're insulting his eminence. If I didn't know any better, I think you abandon your faith.
What you need?
I just noticed there were posters of Sanctum Exploring here too. I wonder what will happen. We ended up getting swept along during a commotion from the royal funeral. It's been costing us quite a bit, literally. I want the next king to do something that'll help us to make money. There was that bloke Roger, yeah? Someone like him would be good, I reckon. Is he even still in the contest? Warren, what the bloody hell is Saint say anyway? All he cares about is making himself king.
That's it.
Yeah, he's a right pisser. That's what's wrong with this country. I hope Louis or somebody can figure it out. If not Louis, then how about that Elda lad? He didn't do half bad at the exhibition of the brave.
Rain. What?
So many conversations around me.
Close your eye.
You know what else this exhibition of brave ended, but Louis still remains on equal footing with his eminence Warden. Louis didn't even participate in the exhibition. How could he possibly be on the same level as his eminence? Well, that's Brownhaven for you. It's not a place that values religion as much as we do here. From their perspective, perhaps they feel forgiveness day is more important in a large-scale event such as this. But they're nothing more than fools who care not about faith nor country.
Say there.
More importantly, have you seen a rumored Elda candidate's face that's shown up in the corner? I feel as though I've seen his face before. Perhaps it's merely my imagination.
Look at that.
Tensions seem high.
What? For gold.
The church knows what the divine relics really are, and yet they spout nonsensical rubbish just to be able to use them in the tournament. Yeah, it pisses me off. They destroyed the Mage Academy so they could lie whenever it suits them. There's no end to my rage, but at the same time, I'm glad decent candidates like you give us a shred of hope. Here's a little something to keep your spirits up. I'm sure it's not easy out there. Mega injection?
It's quite fresh.
Here, won't we buy some more water?
Hey,
Actually, there's something I want to ask first.
have a little something.
Ingredients for a potion of blight. Do you mean parched water by any chance? Yes, maybe. Do you have an Sony here? Oh, sorry to say, I don't. It might be water, but we only deal in the drinkable kind. We might only be able to get some from a stall around here. I wouldn't say that means it's not available in Grand Trad, though.
I see.
Well, at least we know what to look for. Do you want to buy something while we're here? They never restock this. Huh? This part's opened up now? Okay, can I grab this beetle?
And what is it you want?
Welcome, I newly stocked some parched water, so take a look. Did he say parched water? Only 500. I'm not going to bar waiting for sales for that one.
What's this?
Parched water. This should be the main ingredient for the potion of blight. Let's get back to the island and bring this to Denny so we can finally get past that tree blocking the Dragon Temple. For love of who's doing this? Some scoundrels hanging posters of strange candidates here. Before this was that Louise, Minnie, and Gladell. Fortunately, I hardly hear of him nowadays. He's dead. But this time it's Rudolph, the Restant supremacist. I know this is a rough part of town, but why these guys?
Well, stranger thing.
That's right, they're gonna tell us about the... oh right, that's right. Brigadier Light Seon says a notice, saying we should offer you our armors at a discounted rate. Mice, she must really like you. Oh, I already bought most of them, huh? Yeah, I don't have anything new here. And that noble tuxedo is not cost efficient. It's always that one non-cost efficient thing but you don't want to miss out on it. There's no god in this world. If there were, he wouldn't have made people like me. What's Saint say? It's a little bollocks if you ask me. Run. And no wonder there's so many Parapists in Louise's army. Yeah, they don't really have much else to turn to, and maybe we can be that alternative. Alright, so see we're at your one of Lyceon Magic Association's clients. Regrettably, we have a policy of giving their patrons a discount. Regrettably, yup. Not there's anything worth getting here.
What are we to do?
On exceedingly rare occasions, Saint Rella would steal a stick around these parts. Yeah, it's dicey this area. You could be attacked or get robbed at any moment. But Saint Rella didn't care. She embraces danger to save people. That's the saint of this country for you.
Right, dinner. You little bastard, you. What's the world cup?
Very purpose executed here died glaring at me, kept their eyes right on me, even as the life left them. Bloody hell. I didn't want to be jobless, and I didn't want to die like they did, so I had no choice. I had to do this job.
You little...
Right, I better give you a new picture. Oh, mister, you're here. Reminds me, I have Narissa's drawing on me. I think Maria will be happy to give it to her. Yeah. Gave the towering sea wall drawing to Maria.
Wow.
Wow, you really walked on the bottom of the sea. The walls are waves. How do you know they weren't going to fall on you? I told Maria all about the memories I made there. I see, there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. Miss Fabian, we can hang them up on the inn walls. But look at the picture. I stopped feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. You can come back and look at them too, right?
Oh.
But what do you think, mister? If I could just show him this, and I'm sure he'll... You know, I want to show that boy something. See that boy laying on the ground over there? Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared. Another time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my virtues are... I'm not tolerant enough. I'm not woke enough for this event yet.
It's kind of...
I've heard the general store got some new merchandise in, none of which was useful for my tavern, of course.
Fancy a bit of info?
Oh, you do have info on the Potion of Blight. You don't need intel anymore. Paying for it won't help us out in any way. Do you still want to buy it, though? Yeah, for collection's sake, sure.
What?
Wow, they actually tell you if the info is already useless because you completed the task anyways. I've heard of this Potion of Blight. It's some secret concoction from Virga Island, I recall. I believe it's made of an ingredient known as parch water. Visit a general store in Sunshade Row. Comfort Concoctions, it's called. Here they recently got some in stock. Okay. I saw it. Your face, right in the corner of King's Rock. Tiny little thing tucked down there, but still. Damn though, never imagined a tavern regular could become such a big shot. Unexpected, but in a good kind of way. Thanks to you, it feels like a tournament actually matters to folks like me. It's starting to sell in that we may actually help decide who next king will be. The government has invested a massive sum of reeve on this accumulator. Officially, it was because of the Nord mine incident, but... Oh wait, Ellis, talking about eavesdropping your bears. Are you? Listen, you didn't hear a word I said just now, got it? Hello there, my Ellen, good sir. This Gauntlet Runner of yours has been quite the hot topic around these parts lately. There are some people who are quite afraid of it. I take my eyes away from the spot for 1 second and suddenly it's just there, they say. But me, I'm rather intrigued. So mysterious, randomly showing up in places without warning. Like a phantom. God, it's just so cool. Like the Phantom Thieves.
Hello there.
You definitely won't believe me this time, but I think I just saw a songstress Juna around these parts just recently. Listen here, Munhead, you obviously saw wrong. Juna's out in Broadhaven these days. Besides, you think I'd let you get away meeting her about me there? Oh, is this I'd ever lost such a thing? You're Elda who, well, seeing as you somehow managed to stay in the race for this long, I bet you're feeling quite full of yourself. But never forget this, the Elda will never amount to anything. Your tribe is even more despised than the Parapus. You have no hope of ever leading this country. You honestly think you had a chance? Well, you don't. You're fighting a losing battle. The Principality of Montario will host a dedication ceremony using divine relics. The day will take place in the city of Altabury on Saint's Day. The divine relics are dangerous instruments, capable of delivering substantial magical power. The ceremony will be held to keep them out of the hands of those vile pagans. Glorious Sanctism, close array.
Take me for a fool.
Damn you, Barton. What's the meaning of these high-handed taxes? Just out of the army, and he's quite the meddler indeed. He'll be sorry for this. Those who don't trust this city will sooner or later find themselves abandoned by it.
What's going on?
All this damn security is going well overboard. They riffle through me things constantly, babbling on about looking for anything suspicious. So what? Me own leader don't trust me. They say they're taking orders from Barton, but I don't think he was that sort.
What? Hello there.
Oh, you there. Blame me. It's you. Apologies. Stopping you all of a sudden. We're beefing up security these days. Told to be suspicious right off of anyone we don't see often. It's become quite a habit for me now.
Pardon?
What in the hell's wrong with Barton, eh? Every time we try to go on a hunt, the guards get in our way. Can you tell him about some of our complaints or something? Let him know he's really stifling us here. Wait, what? Why is there one for Martira, huh? You don't need intel anymore, do you? Paying for it won't help us out in any way. Do you still want to buy it? Yeah. I've been hearing about this so-called Potion of Blight. It's supposedly some type of secret medicine from Virga Island. I believe it's made of an ingredient known as parch water. I'm afraid you're unlikely to find any in this town. You have better luck tracking it down at one of the shops in Grand Trad. Man. Why even bar putting it there? To be honest, it feels like Barton's been running in circles lately. We go back a ways, so I take no pleasure in criticizing his actions. But now that the town has been placed under increased surveillance and the people are once again afraid, it feels like the town reclaimed its liveliness only to lose it all once again. What's sad is, at a tavern, I constantly overhear people speaking ill of Barton. Perhaps a question of the direction that this town is heading in. Right now, the one who has the most of the people's trust is Sanctum X Barton, and of course he's the most fit for the throne. So you think all our candidates who came to town, they're all just trifles? What about the Elda and the folks with him? Didn't they save us? They were saviors to our city, that's correct, but where he ought to be king is a different question. First off, he is an Elda.
Leave it out, mate. That's terribly unfair.
I don't like it. A soldier acting like a lord. A man like Barton wresting control from us is unthinkable. Oh come, don't fret now. A guard captain with no mind for anything but the town's defense. Sounds as though this problem will solve itself.
I guess
Barton's watching us. Has been ever since he rose up the ranks. Everywhere you look, they're soldiers. It scares me, so I tell you. So many conversations around me.
Oh.
I think I look at the future, but day after day I find myself looking at the past. And the people who are kidnapped, and Lady Joanna too.
Ridiculous.
That Lady Joanna was executed still hasn't hit home, if I'm honest. Indeed, I don't want to think that our lady was a madwoman, but and remember, the first one to be kidnapped was her babe. I heard, killed for being an abomination. If I think of that happening to my child. Lady ran across the line, that's a fact, but this town that pushed her there, well, it might have to change.
Look at that.
Seems that people's grief hasn't healed yet. I've known Barton for a long while, but these days it's hard to see what he's become. What's he so afraid of? Is it monsters or is it us? You know him too, yeah? He didn't used to be like that. The kidnappings are over, but you sure wouldn't know it looking at him. These soldiers are staring at us all day and night. What the hell's the idea here? So the kidnapper was inside the city, and now everyone in town's a criminal. Big Mr. Stunt Governor looks a damn fool, he does. Mr. Barton's been real mad lately. Does he hate us now? I've seen you return. Have you found any gold beetles? Yeah, I found some. Hand over. Well, let's see how many. Well, enough in gold beetle delivery. This will be a great boon for my research. Here's what I promise you. Lawbreakers. These are gauntlets so sturdy that not even dragon's claws can pierce them. Now I've seen them in action before, of course. You're really giving us some amazing dragon-related relic again. Do you just have a ton of money lying around or what? Oh, my love for bugs was simply so great. I engrossed myself in the research at a certain place long ago. But alas, now I can only look forward to you collecting them for me. There's still gold beetles hiding out there. If you find any more, please bring them to me. If you find another 13, making 38 in total, I'll give you this flame steel corselet in exchange. It's a lot. Another 13, making 38 in total, so I only have 25? Shoot. I'm really behind.
Understood.
God, if we find more, we'll bring them to you. With my old age and joints, I simply cannot catch up myself. I'm counting you. No, wait. No. The 25 that he was talking about are the ones in his inventory. I still have 5 in mine, so I actually am on track. Okay, good. That's... The way they handle it is really iffy.
Indeed.
Well, this is my once rival. He delivered me to a spectacular defeat in our Gauntlet Runner battle, I'll admit that much. Now, I'll be honest, I have no clue about where to find Divine Relic either. In fact, there's something I find a bit off about this whole tournament.
Indeed.
You know, I really pride myself on my dedication to liberating this country. But yeah, it all feels a bit ridiculous. The next king's going to be chosen based on how they perform in pointless hunts and empty rituals, not the content of their character. Call me a sore loser, but that doesn't inspire faith in the future of this country. I hate this guy as a point in some ways.
Oh.
I heard the creatures in this coliseum are even more fearsome lately. Captain, are you gonna be alright? Humph, you think such tales can scare me? The arena's a piece of piss compared to that sea monster, huh? There's some old kids gotta jump on us, and now the Navy's reputation is sunk lower than a dockside tart. I gotta prove just how strong we really are. You're really working hard, ain't you, kiddo? I'm backing Louis, but I've got high expectations for you too. After that sanctuary framed to use you for her crimes, I can't trust any of those high and mighty church folk anymore.
Alright, mate.
It's good to see you again. Thanks to you, we're back in business. To be quite honest, I didn't have a hope of finding a divine relic, and everyone in the tournament's so bloodthirsty. I'm fed up with a lot of them. Yet you might be one of the stronger combatants among the candidates. Oh right, are rumors true? Did you run across the ocean? It's pretty incredible to do it with that design. Forget the tournament. I also want to follow you to Ontario just to observe your runner in action.
Salutations.
The next is a dedication of divine relics, is it? How fortuitous. My connections will make undertaking such a task a doddle. I'll pick the right occasion and set off for Ontario, but I must say, every candidate I've had the misfortune to meet in this city is a fool. Only by their own beliefs. None of them can see where this country is headed. I didn't realize this tournament would be such a low-class affair.
What shall I do?
Julian doesn't seem to want to give any speeches here in Bridlehaven. His silence honestly makes me even more interested. I'd buy one of his books if I could read. Boy, now, don't go too far for him. He may be clever, but he's still just another uppity Ishkia. You're better off placing your trust in his eminence foreign in the Sanctus Church. Of that you can be sure.
Well met, eh?
What should I do?
We've hit a lull of the tournament, so profits have plummeted at every shop in the city. Maybe I should start carrying igniters after all. These days can't go 2 steps without a shop selling them, seems like.
Blast this heat. Yes, hello.
I see your faces appear in the corner of that stone. I suppose I must praise your perseverance in such a futile endeavor. You're not but a lowly Elda. Regardless of your moment in the spotlight, you will be completely forgotten by the Saints' Day Festival. Hi, I've already obtained a divine relic of my own. A sublime artifact to all the people. Weep, fool, for victory shall be mine.
Blast.
Sea monsters all gone. Did the Navy do it? I heard an Elda lad did a deed. Those Sanctifex Wardens claim the credit. Wow, so Elda are strong. I thought you said they were a dirty tribe, Papa.
What? Oh, nice.
You're Allegory, right? You saved my life. Sorry? Who are you? No one you have to worry about. It's just until recently my face was on the King's Rock. But then you picked up some recognition, yours pushed mine clean off.
Thank you kindly.
I didn't want no crown in the first place, just to earn a little fame on accident. I mean, I didn't even enter a tournament for a throne. Imagine what pickle that would be, but you solved my problem.
But...
I guess so, but aren't you the slightest bit worried that the royal magic won't protect you anymore? What, you mean I might get mistaken for a candidate and get attacked? Ah!
What in tarnation's going on? An Elda?
I hear people conversing all around me. Until recently, Louis's runner remained docked in Warship Harbor, but ultimately he made no moves against his rival. The Blader chose to buy his time at the exhibition too, didn't he? Though I take that over the furore he unleashed at the royal funeral, huh? I heard a strange rumor going around. They held a party for his subordinates at the Golden Coral Pavilion. There were soldiers shopping in town on Forgiveness Day too. Louis's private army, they fit in surprisingly well in the sea. When you hear stories like that, you start to think they might not be such a bad crowd. The church was kind of forcing the exhibition on us, you know? I suspect Louise's minions are trying to make themselves appear reliable in order to drum up support for him. Stay on your guard. Bye-bye. Have a look at the corner of King's Rock. That's Elda's why he's appeared.
Look at that.
Tensions seem high.
An Elda.
That rumor spread out here too. Did you really defeat that sea monster? If the seas are safe, then the trade will flourish. If the church didn't hate you, I bet you would have received a medal.
So it's you.
I'm tired. It's not because of my failure in the tournament. After the Annex War, it was my generation who rebuilt Oceania, and so of Altabury, and even Grand Trad. We took enormous pride in that, and yet now people say, oh, old folk are useless, positively shameful. Where's the respect? I can see, this country is beyond hope of salvation. All I want now is to leave this land and be at peace. Hey there, you're looking well. The real tournament starts here, you know. What brilliant surprise will you have for us next in Altabury? I'm champing at the bit to know.
Well, hello.
You just took the watch from the guard who was here before. You know, there's pretty strange rumors swirling about concerning your runner. I mean, suddenly vanishing and all that. It's not true, is it?
Well met, eh?
What can I do?
I wonder where Lord Milo could have gone. It's so boring now without him. Milo, oh yes, I remember there was someone by that name. The more I think about it, the more I realize Milo is a shallow man. Indeed, why should I care what happened to him?
You know, you saved my ass.
The king's face is finally gone. Couldn't be more pleased myself. Although, if it was there so long, now it feels kind of empty, don't it?
Greetings.
You hear the story about a boy who defeated the monster in the Eastern Sea. From this tale spread by that town crier Batlin, pure heresy. Don't believe such nonsense. How did the word reach here already?
Divine relic.
If he was the only other witness, what?
Amazing.
Did we just give him a ride back? Welcome, let me just say right off the bat, I don't sell.
Really?
You sell all kinds of things I hear. We'd love to see the actual goods if you could. Just where you hear that, huh? I don't deal with phony fraudsters. Go play pretend somewhere else.
That's not it.
Sounds like something more up Alonso's alley than ours. What's that? Did you say Alonso? Well, I'll be. Wasn't expecting you to know his real name. I've known Alonso a good while. That silver tongue of his saved me from the gallows once upon a time.
Really helped me out.
After that, I made a point to not deal with people who weren't in the know, but I suppose I can trust an acquaintance of his. I'll be frank with you. What I actually deal with in the shop is a special relic you can get from monsters called white masks. Another thing, I also sell an unusual ingredient on Idlesay, which, in case you're wondering, also comes from monsters.
Whoa.
As you can imagine, my stock is limited, so I restrict customers to one of each item per day. Keep that in mind. Anyway, here's what I got today. Anything catch your eye? Problem is, I don't know which masks I'm missing yet. Son?
Can we talk?
We have 0. It's kind of expensive. I should probably save that, huh? The white clouds around here are all gone. I was on my guard the whole time, and so I know they were on their best behavior. That was quite the thing. Pulling the screws at that fella, all tough like. I was fearing for my life.
Oh, what'll I do?
Collecting divine relics is the next task. Divine relics are just some oral pagan scrap, right? What's the point of collecting them? No clue. Might be worth a lot of money, maybe.
Aha!
Wait, you haven't gotten my igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How will you do it so quickly? The appraisal is complete. Hand over the igniter appraisal certificate and return her bargain igniter. According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness, my evaluation was correct, and that means my dream is in reach. The truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on this island.
Huh?
We want to sell igniters here, but aren't they, Sanctus creations? Yes, I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's why I want to help. If the Musaris seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. Show everyone that both Musari and Igniters are objectively evil. You've proven that there are people who can see past tribes. People who just want to help. Surely you're my hope. You can change the world. I'm rooting for you.
I am so grateful.
Thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Alright, I almost forgot your reward. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, got some money and gleaming crystal.
Alright.
Farewell.
Good luck in the tournament. Do your best. You too. I bet you'll find some islanders who will be glad to be a part of your dream. Next year, I'm taking the first step toward my dream. I'll change this island for a better. Just you watch. When my dream finally comes true, I'll be the first to welcome you back as customers.
Hello there.
You return. With zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. We brought the ingredient you asked for. Now we can get to working on this blight potion, can't you? I hand the flask of parched water to Ideni.
I see.
Oh, so this is what brings about the first I read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot, these Gauntlet Runner contraptions. I say I've much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
Now get to brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion is complete. This is the potion of blight our village has passed down through generations. I'm sure it'll serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a big help. Thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now we should be able to get inside the temple. Let's hurry and rescue the priestess. The altar where Dracodios is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Yupa has made it that far. You all must ensure you're ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just a thing. I also looked into the recruitment center before I left port, and recall knowing that the available requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself.
I'm counting on you.
It grieves me to ask so much of you. I beg nevertheless. Please, save my sister.
That reminds me.
I noticed Juno helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get a chance.
Oh?
You're looking quite a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. So I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, I think this is the best right up our alley. Go on.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with you.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Secrets, you say? I'll be your understudy. What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orb-Wise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
The situation does seem concerning. Secrets of a songstress and potential treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking out.
So, you're in, I take it? Brilliant! I'll inform the others.
We've got this.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Save the morning snakes.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
Oh, it's actually... Isn't it on the way to a different place, too?
We'll face danger here.
Yeah, this is kind of a... Seems like something I want to knock out all at once, huh?
There's a labyrinth.
Yeah.
This place. Here's where we are now.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready. Hey!
Ilgari, seeing as we're still sure on exactly when Lance, let's say we go to temple today. I'll link about it.
Got it.
Good, we can stand a train more too, if that's more your style. Orbwise Path. Given an island northeast of Virga Island. While uninhabited, there's a custom of islanders carrying your dead to this cave and offering your bodies to the local snakes. Respected as guardian deities, it's part of funerary tradition. It's believed that having the snakes eat the flesh of the dead and burying the remaining bones allows the soul to be reincarnated. However, in recent years, invasive predatory monsters have thinned the snakes' numbers, and the custom has begun to die out. Powerful concoction capable of waltzing any plant, the knowledge of which is passed down through the generations of Virga Island priests. The ingredient necessary for brewing apparently can't be found on the island. View of the beach.
Nice out.
This weather's really nice today, isn't it? It's warm like usual, but it's not humid at all. Whew. Why the sigh? Don't like sunny days.
Listen.
Well, there it is. I just want to kick back and relax on the beach, but we have so much to do. Also, I really can't explain, but it feels like if we watch the sky long enough, something special might happen. It feels like we might expand our horizons just by sitting here and taking in the nature all around us. If I spend time here, I feel as though my wisdom will broaden.
Well...
Sorry, not very productive to whine like this, is it? Let's take it easy here.
What?
Wait, did I just say there's no time for us to relax? Well, I suppose we do need a break every now and then, right? Yeah, it won't be long. We'll be totally fine. I'm so comfortable here. I feel like I just drift to sleep.
What?
What's up in the sky? Oh no, okay, apparently I have to reload until I get a correct choice to show up. Look, over there, it's a dragon crystal. Wow, are we lucky or what? Is it rare? Is it that rare?
Yeah.
Kinda, not as rare as a person traveling with a fairy though. These dragon crystals are magical organisms, just like fairies. Knowing that makes me feel a connection to them. I noticed Gallica's wings shine just like the dragon crystals. I appreciate the world around me. My wisdom deepened greatly.
Alright.
Why sound so luck-based? If it's that high up in the sky and so visible, it must be an absolutely massive creature, huh? You think such a huge magical organism would garner more attention, but I've never actually met anyone who has seen the move. We see this guy every day, but it still hides so many mysteries. I told Gallica about the mysteries of the world while we spent some time enjoying the sunny weather. I've made my decision. This is my only choice. Dragon crystal. Strangely shaped crystal that floats in the sky. Because of its unique combination of weight, flexibility, and durability, it's highly valued as a bio component of Forgotten Runners. It was once thought to be the remains of a dragon corpses. The current prevailing theory is that crystals are an aggregate of microorganisms remains covered in magma. Thought to be a good omen among the Musari, who worship the dragon god, heralding the manifestation of the great deity itself.
Well, speaking of...
The other day I got into a spat with a drunk who claimed to be a Louis supporter. I tried to look their way, but the blatant ignorance was appalling. It's not as if we were in a position to change minds either.
Yes.
Sometimes I find myself ruminating. Perhaps all I truly need for my own happiness is to be well fed and well rested. I'm sure that mindset is how I devote all this to training in my days of knighthood.
Pardon me.
You there, you're those lost artists who say you're going to save the princess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones, what's good stuff gonna do for fishing? They're called polar stones. When put in a specially crafted doll's hand, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea. So stones, speaking of time, so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple.
Oh, yeah?
That's where you find these stones. Wow, that's a ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is, we typically store spare stones in our households. Just at this time, I offered all of them to the temple. Legend has it the Dragon God loves the stones. After all, and knowing how trouble it's been lately, I felt like I had to do something. I arrived to find a temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered. I can't tell anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family, so you're my only hope. Please, leave it to me.
Not finished yet?
Oh, truly, my word, the bravely young. And told I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build a doll. But it'd be an enormous relief to have the arts if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there'll be no point. Also, I need by August 30. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get far before I decided to run away. that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
12 days? Damn. Look for them in the Dragon Temple, right?
Let's see. Let's help them out.
Anyway, we can't just abandon someone who's in need like this. When we have time, let's go look for the stones.
Can't be.
Is what's happening now on the island divine punishment from the Dragon God? Did my drinking anger him? It'll be painful, but maybe I should cut down on the drinking. You have strange eyes, boys. As though they are looking not at, but through. The people of the island are surely unsolved by you seeing into their hearts. You have revealed that they want to put their pain onto the priestess. If I try to relax a bit, but I guess I sound where I am. Can you tell me what lies behind these bars? Is it hope, anxiety, conflict? What emotions brim beneath the surface of this country?
Hail, laddie!
Hey there, you. Yes, you, the young strapping lad. Here to take on the 100 ice bow squirm and swallow challenge? I got facing one you can take a Sabbath for 250 reef right now. What do you say? Is that gonna cost time? 100 eyes? I mean, if you're sure. I'm starving.
Brilliant!
Alright, give me a moment while I wrangle a thing for you. Oh, this one's especially feisty. Is this similar to eating challenge that was in Grand Trad? The slimy monstrosities won't stop crashing around. I managed to swallow one somehow, and there are still more.
What?
Squirm and swallow, huh? You're the one who was squirming the most, though. Wait, is that the point?
What the fun?
Oh, there he goes. He goes back Renard. You must have some Mustari blood in you after all. Here, take this. Hardwood and tail bait. Oh, that tail bait might be useful for ingredients later.
Sure.
Well, that was uninspiring on many levels, and you're not feeling sick. It's all worth it just to fish, and I don't think that changed my ranking much. Huh.
Hail, laddie!
Hey, lad, I see that hungry look in your eyes. Begging your pardon, but the faux loaches just haven't been biting lately. It's a bit scarce, being an island delicacy and all. I feel bad after you've acquired a taste for it, but I don't think it'll be available for some time. Alright, got word from our mutual friend Alonzo. He says to give you a discount. If that's what he wants, then that's what I'll do. Might say I have something about connection with these sorts of places. I put in a good word for you. Next to Alonzo's magic shop negotiator, I can get a discount at magic shops.
Really?
Mister, is it true your Gauntlet Runner can turn into a boat? I want to ride too, but what will I do if it sinks? Do I have to learn how to swim? Maria and Fabian put up the drawing I gave them on the walls of the inn. Damn it, Foreign, and the hell of Saint Say, the fool knows bugger all about the value of them divine relics. I'm gonna be sick again. This time it ain't the alcohol, it's because that how damn repulsive the tank this church is. Our Mage Academy, been turned to dust, damn fools, don't know a thing about archetypes. Wait, that drunk guy just murdered something that might be important. As far as the tournament goes, you're a candidate who has most captured my attention. Ever since the opening ceremony, you have quite the air of intrigue about you. However, your next task is to present a divine relic. I suppose the Sanctus Church is the last openly denying the faith of the Musari tribe. I have also some concern about what moves Louise will make now. Things are getting rather complicated, but you're the most interesting thing about it by far.
Whatever.
Niking, that Nidia who came through here a bit ago, that really was Juno, wasn't it? What's all this then? Did you fall for her at first sight? Sorry to break it to you, but she's gone. That's not what I meant. All I was hoping is maybe she'd sing me a song or something like that. That candidate Jen is the right piece of rubbish he is. The only thing scum like him does is drag a Nidia name through the mud. Listen, you're one of the more competent candidates, yeah? So, how about you give Jen a thorough pummeling? I mean it, I'm not joking at all. Alright, never imagine a shop like mine would receive an official notice from Lycaon's Magic Association. Came as a shock, but don't worry, you'll get a discount. Okay. Oh, the Lycaon Magic Association has ordered I give you a discount. Sometimes I wish that carrier pigeons didn't fly as far out. The administration's policies are perfectly justifiable. To nip people in the butt, you need surveillance. We love your help as well, seeing as you're Captain Barton's friend. If you see anything fishy around town, please report it to right away. I'm not sure insulting this shop's words, but magic should be more free than this. Sanctus have banned all books about magic. What fools they are. You think banning books is going to stop people from wanting to know and learn?
What is it you need?
Put my blood, sweat, and tears into collecting these magical items. Do take a look at them. By the way, Alonso requests that I sell you my goods at a special rate. Interesting, he must really trust you. Okay. Okay, I can make him play Brawlhaven this time, huh? Oh, so you meant to say city by sea. I understand that feeling all as well. Brawlhaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. A city that sits both by sea and within a special place deep in my heart. The port with a symphony of echoes created by the wild and boastful cheering of the sailors. The aroma of the tide, delivered alongside the soothing applause of waves from distant lands. The air night silence never falls, as the city sings a unique melody of discordant activity and serene memories. I'll play it for you now. What a beautiful melody. Okay. With the exhibition over, things have quieted down a lot in the city. Do come back to my city again when you've gotten a little older, dear boy. And then I'll play with you all you want. So please, don't die on me. Tight-fisted bartender. Why make me pay now? Give us a poor saw break and put it in me tab. The sea monster was defeated. If I could finally enjoy a nice bevy now is peaceful. That's a laugh. You've been guzzling down plonk like nobody's business, no matter the state of the sea. If you don't sober up and get to work, you're gonna get discharged.
Hey, you.
Young man!
You're Elda candidate, aren't you? Still alive, I see. The lot who always used to give speeches around here. It's been a while since I've seen any of them. Wonder what they're up to these days.
Young man!
Please, I'm begging you, just once. It'll be just be tonight. And hand over money. Don't even think about asking to pay on credit. Can you make an exception just this once? I'll place an even bigger bet next time, huh?
I'm over.
You went to Island. How was it? That place is my home.
Well then.
You are here. Let's do some accounting then, shall we? Excellent work. You don't disappoint. Here's the winnings of 30k Reeve. Nothing beats a thrill of winning, does it? I hope your luck continues.
Well then.
Right you are then. What's your pleasure? Care about yourself again? If you predict your rank correctly, you'll win double your wager. Same as before. You win? I'll give it a shot. Nice one. Besides, if your goal is to be king, you've got to take some risks.
Well then.
Now let's gamble. What rank do you think you can reach by September 6th? 10 through 6. Excellent. Now, how much are you going to wager? 15k? Best thing, without a bargain is struck. Yeah, that should be correct. Check the results in 17 days, and don't forget, you've got to come back here to collect your money.
Oh, come on.
Oh! I heard about your group from the chief. He said you were trustworthy. However, I can only place my trust in those who possess a certain wisdom. We know of the history of this island. Not very much. A wise answer. A fool would boast knowing and feel no need to ask for questions. Whatever tidbits you may have heard elsewhere do not tell a full story. I'm more than willing to properly educate you if you have a moment. A Musari history lesson, huh? You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take time to learn about the culture. Interactions with different cultures and points of view might raise my tolerance. Want to take some time and listen? I'm listening.
Okay then.
A wise decision. Now let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
I shall tell you.
Lady Yufa is a priestess and a direct descendant of the previous chief. However, what makes her unique is that there has not been a priestess born from the chief's bloodline in 100 years.
What?
What do you mean? Were our priestesses before Lady Yufa chosen from different families, son? Precisely. So long as the successor has a high aptitude for magic, the lineage of the chosen priestess matters little. It would be a problem for such a sacred lineage to end simply due to a break in bloodline. There are always several potential candidates across the island. The continuity of bloodline is what makes Lady Yufa so special. I cannot blame the populace for seeing her through a lens of divinity. I see. That's why you all want to sacrifice her. Why pick this answer? There doesn't seem to be a right or wrong answer here. That's why she's being groomed for sacrifice. It's not so simple. We may have been able to continue passing the role of priestess on to future generations as normal if disaster hadn't struck. 10 years ago, the dragon god began to grow restless. Lady Yufa had already been made priestess, though she was only a child. And her parents, who were the previous chief and priestess, went on ahead of the temple.
Yeah.
They lost their lives in there, didn't they? They did, engulfed by a storm of our deity's rage. If dragon god Et would not hear the pleas of his highest acolytes, then what of his worshippers? The fate of the previous chief left us grief-stricken. I had no doubt of the immense trauma inflicted upon Chief Denny and Lady Yufa as a result. Plus, the two of them made their respective decisions, and that brings us to the present. I learned about Yufa and Ideni's parents. From learning about the island's complex circumstances, I feel my tolerance has improved.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, does this knowledge at all change your perception of the island? Let us speak again if you should so choose. It's about time to get back to yours.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and package from Barden.
Look at this.
I wish we could do more, for now this will have to do. Stay safe. How do you know we were all the way out here? Bone of life.
All right.
Alright, we got a potion of blight. Now we just need to pour it onto that gigantic tree. Is this really going to be enough to whip that huge thing? Difficult tasks are often more intimidating in expectation rather than execution. Let's see for ourselves just how vast this temple really is.
Yes.
Yes, only now does our search for length truly begin. Idle stay, huh?
We ought to proceed with caution.
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steal myself. Joel comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk with him. Central figure of Virga Island's faith, the priestess permitted to directly commune with the dragon god. However, when grave disaster strikes the island, she is to offer her life to assuage the dragon god's rage. In other words, her true role is that of a living sacrifice. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Myth for ReFantazio. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.